Alright, we're going to make this a little more fancier. This is my tank leather piece off the big dog. We're going to first begin by taking this off. And I'll tell you guys, this double-sided tape sticks pretty good. It is definitely the way to go. Alright, got that off. Now to make this piece a little fancier, we're going to punch holes all throughout here, and I'm going to lace this with like a running skip pattern. Okay, now on my crocodile, I used to have this little slide here to where you can adjust it to how far you want to go into. So this is the side I want, because it has a bigger hole punch and a smaller one. And I broke the slider off, so I had to put a piece of tape there. This is how far in I want to go in the material when I make the holes. So we're going to start from the bottom, and we'll start on the bottom and go all the way around. Okay, we made all our little punches. Now we're going to take all these little things out. Almost done getting all these off. Okay guys, we got one more. Here we go. Okay. Now I have to cut a section of lace for this. Alright, we'll try this out. There we go. Got our lace cut. And I'll start from the bottom.
It was so good that forgiveness, and perhaps this is what first intersects with most of our lives if you're a Jesus follower, that forgiveness of sin would be announced ahead of time. That you could ask God for forgiveness and be forgiven. You didn't have to sacrifice any more animals, and you didn't have to work for it, and you didn't have to go through it. And not only was this good news, this was brand new news. This was disturbing news. This made the entire temple system in Jerusalem.
Might have to cut, yeah, I'm going to have to cut another strand. It'd been nice to have one section, but I could work it out with two sections. I got a little bit here. I can probably get another hole. And in this crowd in the living room are some Pharisees and some teachers of the law that have come from Jerusalem because they're shadowing Jesus to listen to what this strange rabbi has to say. Jesus looks down at this man and smiles, and then he says the strangest thing. He says, "Sir, your sins are
forgiven.
Maybe more than that, guys. I didn't know I had that much underneath there.
That's not why I'm here. Sir, your sins are forgiven. He hadn't even asked. And the Pharisees and the teachers of the law, I mean, they go berserk. It's like, wait. Okay, you can teach fun stories and cool parables that none of us really understand. I mean, that's fine, and blessed are all these people, that's great. But you can't forgive sin. Only God has the power to forgive sin. Only God can forgive sin, to which Jesus says that's true. But who can heal a paralyzed man other than God? And then Jesus says this to you, he says this to me, and he says this to his audience. And the Lord records this for all generations.
That noise you hear is is Max. His nose is just really clogged up. Might be time to give him another Benadryl.
We have an entire temple built for that. We have a ceremonial law for that. We have a sophisticated system that people have to work through in order to get forgiveness. You can't just announce that someone is forgiven. But he did. And to punctuate his authority, he said to the young man, pick up your mat, walk. And people went on. This was good news. This was new news. This is good news for you. And this is good news for me.
Okay.
Jesus was so specific that when you hurt another person,
Yeah, if I'd only have made it a little longer.
that when you sin against people who are made in the image of God, that you sin against God. All of us have dishonored all of us.
Now, what I'll do is I'll glue the ends of these underneath here.
Short of our own standard, much less the standard of other people.
Maybe I don't even have to do that because this is going to be double-sided taped down anyway, so it won't move.
The ability to forgive your sin and make you right.
Let's see if I have enough for another hole. Yeah, I think I do.
Got even better. This good. Get this. According to Jesus, anybody
Okay, I think we're cool there. So
step to follow Jesus.
we're going to have to cut maybe another 6 inches.
Is invited to take the step to follow Jesus. This is incredible news. We know this because Luke once again records this event, this encounter that most of us, many of us, are familiar with. Jesus and his guys come to a big intersection of what they would consider a highway. It wasn't really a highway like we think of a highway. And there was a toll booth. We know what those are. But instead of a plastic arm, it was a Roman spear. Everybody had to stop and pay the toll. And the guy collecting the toll in Luke's
Let's do a little more here.
he's a tax collector. And you know the reputation of tax collectors in the first century. They didn't have any friends other than other tax collectors and other people who weren't allowed to the temple or anywhere close to the temple. And Jesus walks up to Levi
All right.
and he says, you know this story. And maybe it's for your sake and my sake that Luke records this story. He says, Levi, follow me. Follow me. And Levi's staring in disbelief like, you want me to follow you? You're a rabbi. I see your row. I see your followers. Come on, Jesus, look. No rabbi has ever invited me to follow. I mean, everybody knows what I do. I'm doing it. And you want me to follow you? Isn't that good news? That regardless of how low you go, or how far you wander, or how deep a pit you dug and you dug your own pit, you become your own worst enemy, that Jesus says,
Yep, hold on a minute.
start there and follow me, and then
I don't like the way that looks.
story, according to according to Luke and the other gospel writers, is that Levi gets up and says, all right, I'll follow you. Where are we going? Remember what Jesus said? He said, we're going to go to your house. And the Pharisees are out, in the cul-de-sacs. They can't even live when you step on the yard. And they send a message into Jesus like, what in the world are you doing? You're disrupting everything. You say you're a man sent from God, but this isn't how God operates. And Jesus smiled and sent him a message out. And he said, go out there and tell them this. I've not come for
There we go. That ends just like that.
I've not come for the people that think they never fall short of even their own standard. I've not come for the perfect people. I've come for
This one's coming out, so I'll tell you what we're going to do.
the people that know there's a standard out there that they don't live up to, and they don't even know where the
Have to steal from Peter a little bit and give to Paul.
To that standard, they hold everybody else up to that standard. We're going to talk about that next week. And Jesus said, I've come to the people who know that they're not all that good, that they could be better. That's good news. But listen to this next part. I've come to call sinners to repentance. You know what this means? This means the best news of all. I've come to call them to see the entire world in a different way. To change their thinking about themselves. To change their thinking, as we'll see in a minute, about God. To change their thinking about the people around them. To change their thinking about everything. And to see themselves in a way that allows them to connect with God, their Heavenly Father, and change from the inside out. That's good news. Because here's what I know about you, and we've never met.
See that little piece there, guys? That has to be hidden. I like that a little bit better.
This was the invitation.
All right, let's pull this up a little bit.
This is why people leaned in. Because they hoped there was something behind these words. It was good. How good was it? It just kept getting better. It was till the end a whole level of good.
Okay, that'll work.
Because Jesus' followers were not only invited to be good, and unfortunately, this is where the message of Christianity stops for way too many people. We just need to be good. I can't be that good. The people that claim to be that good, they're not even that good. They're hypocrites, and I can't be a part of that. But Jesus didn't say that. In fact,
These will be double-sided tape down so that it'll work out.
he called to his followers not to simply be good, but to do
Bend that down a little bit. I think I have an iron. Yeah, I have my iron here.
what he does good. Here's what he said.
So maybe what I'll do is I'll iron these down.
I want you to do good, but I want you to do good to those who hate you.
I'm not done with this yet. I'll show you guys what else we're going to do here to make this a little more fancier. But that's a lot better looking than the way it was. What I'm going to do is one of my old Indian necklaces is we're going to take these apart and we're going to put these bones on that. Okay, what I decided to do is I decided to make my own thread out of the leather. I do have jeweler's wire and I have the nylon wire left from the necklace, so I'd rather use this. So I started down here with my holes. I'm going to knot this end here.
We never actually officially separated. We agreed that she had to make herself happy and I had to make my
And I'll do the left side first.
put something on it. But Will and Jada, what they doing with other people? Will and Jada ain't really doing too much or nothing.
We're going to take a small bead,
The Oprah interview is just part of the media blitz from
and it doesn't look like that's going to feed, so let's try one of the bigger barrel beads.
Will just posted this video filled with memorable moments and family photos.
One, I want to be the best father the planet
It looks like I might have to use something else here, guys.
In his book, he talks about the urge to push his cancer-stricken and wheelchair-bound father down a flight of stairs years after his dad had beaten
I don't want to go straight with
this stunner with Oprah.
these. I'd rather put something on the ends of them.
I read her the chapter.
Wow. You go on to say
Damn.
that you felt that you were a coward. What shocked me is that knowing all that you know
Shit.
now, you would still think of yourself as that 9-year-old boy in the room with your mother. As a coward, when she and he should have been protecting you.
She had no idea that I
Now this isn't going to work. So let's try.
Your role is also a famous domineering father figure, playing Serena and Venus Williams' dad and King Richard.
Now this has the clasp on the end. I'll cut that off
EW cover photo shoot
in a little bit.
from on the tennis phenom?
The movie's really good. Incredible, actually.
It is the best film about a black family I have ever witnessed in my life.
I'm sorry, you done choked me up already.
Hold on a minute here. I think we're already messing up. Yeah, we're already messing up.
Oprah's Conversation is out on Apple TV Plus. King Richard.
Have to feed it through first. I think I have more of this somewhere around here.
Update on the comings and goings.
In one of the boxes.
Yeah, the whole world may be on Car-Davidson or Kardashian watch.
So I have a whole spool of this. I had a whole spool in one of my junk drawers, but when I had to gut the kitchen, I put the junk drawer somewhere in one of these boxes.
Yeah, Kanye didn't sound
And I have no idea where it could be.
When I divorced him, you have to know it came down to just one thing. His
I'd have to look around.
but he definitely sounded like a guy who wanted to reconcile with her.
So, okay.
On remote TVs.
Got that one feeded through. And I'm going to try to have them go up like a V. As you can see, this is going to take a long time, so I'm going to pause you guys.
And before People magazine got the
Okay, guys, I am going to go with the rawhide thread like I first wanted to do, and I'm not putting the small beads on the end of these. And what I did in the back is I crossed over. Once this is tightened up, so now we're going to put the second set. The second V is going to be inside this one. Alright, I made my second set of holes. Nice thing about using a rawhide is I got plenty of it. Now I'm coming on the right side. Man, is this a pain in the ass. Okay. And before I wrap this up, I'm going to tighten these. Now we'll make a third set. I have 10 of these black bones. So what I want to do is I want to have it go up to about right here. So then I can't have it go up too far to the circle, because then the gas cap won't be able to close. So it has to go up probably to like about right here. Alright, I made another set of holes. What I do is I lay one of the bones down in there, and then I press down with a pen to make like little indentations. And then the right side holes, I make them just by eye. I try to eyeball it as best as possible. So now, since I'm on the left side of this, I'll fish that through, get another bone, and I should have made this thread a little longer. You know what I think I'm going to have to do, guys, is I'm going to tighten that down and make another section of thread. Okay.
Happy holidays. She became a platinum-selling chart topper at 17.
Now, it's like this little thing down here, what's going to hold that in place is, and all these is double-sided tape. Okay, now we're going to have to make some more thread.
And she's got a new movie, The Queen of Christmas. Now Mariah Carey has an all-new song for the season, Fall in Love at Christmas. She is set to perform it on her new Apple TV Plus special, Mariah's Christmas. The magic continues this December.
I could even make this a little thicker. So I'd say this is probably about maybe 3 millimeters thick, or wide, I should say. These little scissors here, these are doing a great job. They really are. These are cheap scissors I got at Lowe's, and they're doing a fantastic job. Okay, let's knock the bottom. Feed that through. Get a black bone to complete that side. This will make this a little fancier, you know. Alright, now let's position our next set. Alright. See, I made the two little indentations. Now with my smaller hole maker, locked up on me there. Okay, I got that set in. Now I have to eyeball this side. About good. And let's see, it's about good on that side too. Okay. Now what I'll do, you guys think I should cross over? Oh no, you know what? I've been doing it like this. I'll stay with this system. It's working for me. Now what to do with all those other little beads I have? I might have to do something with those, guys. Okay, got that guy in. Now we're going to have to cross all the way over to here. I got one set left. I got these off an Indian woman and she no longer does this. Okay, got all those in. Now we're going to make one more set. I'll show you guys how I position this. Okay. That right about there, I think that looked good like that. And that's how I do it, guys. I eyeball it. Max, what is going on with you, man? Jesus. You know what? Instead of doing that, a little close, guys. I don't know if that's going to work, man. I may have messed up. Hope I didn't mess up. I have to make that one the same. I have no choice. You know what? Let me mark that. Because we're getting down to the gusto now. Okay. Hope I didn't mess up. Because if I did, I gotta make a whole new pad. I think we can work around that. I should have gone maybe like 1 or 2 millimeters farther apart. Come on, you bastard, get in there. There, that works out, guys. Hope I have enough thread. Should have made it 1 or 2 more inches longer. Yeah, you need a Benadryl bad, buddy. Bad, boy. He needs one bad. Alright, let's tighten this up a little bit. Can't do it too tight. Man, that's going to be so hard to make a knot in this. Guys, this is so hard, man, because my fingers are so big. Almost. Nope, I didn't get it. I was close that time. Oh, I should have made this 1 or 2 more inches longer. This is so tough. Here we go. I think we got it. God damn it. Oh, come on. Man, is this hard. I think what I might have to do, there we go, we got it.
Convenient, fast, easy. A good thing about DraftKings is that it's not just an app. Anytime something has come up, they have always been there to resolve it very quickly and efficiently.
When you are ready to have the action of the casino right
I'm going to have to adjust this with some, I'm going to have to pull this down with some double-sided tape.
for now, new casino players can receive a deposit bonus up to $2,000. That's right. New DraftKings casino players can receive a deposit bonus up to $2,000. Plus, DraftKings is giving first-time players
There.
minutes to use on their favorite casino game.
Now let me have a cup of coffee, and because I have a lot of those little beads left. Maybe I'll do something with those two. When you guys peel off something from double-sided tapes, like I peeled off the lambskin on this, you can remove that with some acetone. See how it's coming off? You know, that way there, and it's sticky as hell. You know, so you don't have to take this off. These areas here, I got to put it back. Then we're going to put some behind the, like the areas where the thread needs taped down. Okie dokie. Alright guys, she's all done, and I know exactly what you guys are going to say. I shouldn't have put that fringe on that. But you see guys, when you're going down the road, this fringe is flapping all over the place. You know, it's going like that, and like that. So, now see how that's the thread underneath there, but that can't be helped. It's all part of the look, you know, and so that's definitely a lot better than what it was. That's definitely looks a lot better. You know, something like that, if you wanted to buy it, you'd pay about 60 to 80 bucks for it. And you guys seen how long it took to make that. It took like, probably all in all, probably about 1 hour. And that's not to make this piece here. That's just to thread that thread on and to put those Indian bones on. It took about 1 hour to do that. So, you know, to make that whole thing, it might take you 3 or 4 hours. So, yeah, that's why people charge like over $100 to make that kind of stuff. I don't blame them at all. Guys, I don't blame people from the snow belt moving down to Florida. As you see, it's cold in here, and I just insulated my garage door. I put the weather sealing all around it, and it's still like, it's probably about 35 in here, maybe 34 in here. And I don't blame people for moving down to Florida. If I was able to move down to Florida, I would seriously consider it. Because this cold weather is just, you know, the older you get, the harder it is on your body. So, alright, I hope you enjoyed the video. And maybe I'll be able to get, next week it's supposed to warm up a little bit. I might be able to get another ride out of this. So, we'll see what happens.